Hey guys, I'm back. Listen, man, can we just talk? Can we just talk about the dog, Earl Simmons, DMX? Just want to talk about him, man. This is really how I cope. You know, you know, I did a video a long time ago called "Never Be a Fanboy." I apologize. I did a video called "Never Be a Fanboy," and I told you guys never put another man on a pedestal, and I never put DMX on a pedestal. I understood. Never. That's a perverse mindset. Never do that. But still, this just like hits. It hurts, man. I never met. I mean, I can't say that. I have been to a DMX show or two. You know, I have never like gone up and dapped him up or give him pound or got a picture when they. But I've been to a couple of his shows. Got mad respect for the OG. It's just so I never knew him personally, but it still like hits because artists, great musicians, what they can do is, for lack of better words, manipulate your emotions. They can manipulate your emotions. If they want to make you feel happy, they'll make you feel happy. They want to make you feel mad, they can make you feel mad. If they want to make you feel sad, they can make you feel sad. You know, so kind of when they pass, it's kind of like, wow. Everybody has a song they listen to when they're mad or when they're happy or when they're sad, whatever. Everybody has that. And it's funny because in this picture I'm showing you, DMX alludes to that in this GQ interview. It's just, I remember my grandfather, who's Jamaican. I remember we went to visit him. Him and my grandmother moved back to Jamaica years ago. I remember we went to visit them. And I asked him, how long did it take you to get over Bob Marley passing away? Because he was an admirer of Bob Marley's craft, his skill. I don't want to call my grandfather a fan per se, but he loved Bob Marley's music. Bob Marley and the Wailers. And I asked him, how long did it take you to get over Bob Marley passing? Now, mind you, Bob Marley passed away in 1981. Okay, this was like a couple years back when I asked him this. I asked him, how long did it take you to get over it? He said, when it happened, and he told me this, when it happens, I'll let you know. When it happens, I'll let you know. And listen, I know that may sound like he's a fanboy and this makes me seem like a fanboy. Look, man, I tried. I'm not, okay, look, again, I wasn't no fanboy. I didn't worship DMX. I didn't kiss the ground he was walking on, but I really, really loved his music. Even though you could say, look, even though he was a gangster rapper, he was a gangster, and he promoted murder and borderline Satanism in his music, Damien, the Old Men, shit like that. And I watch, if you watch my videos, you probably watch Quan 144 and Chronicles of Judah 144. So of course X was a Luciferian and all that shit, but I'm not really trying to talk about that right now, even though it's true. So so obviously you don't put these people on pedestals, but still, I mean, when they pass, like, it still kind of hits you, hurts you, a little bit, like a punch in the gut. And if one day if I have kids and they love history like I do and they listen to DMX and they ask me, Pops, how long did it take you to get over DMX passing? And I'll probably have to answer them, when it happens, I'll let you know. Okay? I mean, I loved his music, man. I really did. All his albums, I listened to them. I said I believe this, and I said this before he passed away. As a matter of fact, it's the very second video I ever made on my channel. The first one was Rest in Peace, Chadwick Boseman, but the second video I ever made on my channel was the greatest of all time, DMX, because I truly believe that. Ain't no bullshit. I truly believe, not Lil Wayne, not Tupac, not Biggie, not Nas, not Jay-Z, not Eminem, not Andre 3000, not Kendrick Lamar, not Rakim, not LL Cool J, not any of those guys. They were all great rappers. I want to specify that. They're all great artists. I never believed any of them was greatest. I believe DMX was. His body of work, his impact on the rap game, and the fact that there hasn't been anybody like him since, before him or since. I mean, really, we had gangster rappers, but X is like, he took it to another, that gruff, scratchy, deep voice, that dog bark. We hadn't seen nothing like it, and all the pain and the trauma he'd went through in his life and that he put into his music, and you could kind of like feel it. You can feel it and hear it in his voice. There was nothing like that before and nothing like that since. You had, of course, they're artists. They can put their emotions in their music and it can make you feel it. But X was kind of like, X was different, probably because, to be quite frank with you, he's from Yonkers. I'm from, my home borough is Brooklyn. Okay. Of course, New York City and Yonkers are two different separate cities, but it's still, you're an inner city kid. We're pretty much from the same region of the country. So us, like he talked about, I could relate to a little bit. I was never out in the streets doing, gangster shit, but, doing crime and anything like that. But, just like you can like feel, you can kind of relate to it in a way. But yeah, I know I may not be making sense to any of you guys in this video, but like I said, I just want to talk. Just want to talk about DMX, man. This is honestly how I cope. This is how I cope. It's just very unfortunate. He fought so much. He fought, and he tried, and he tried, man. He fought, he won, but it was just his time. It was just his time, man. They removed him from the chessboard. Just like they did Kobe, just like they did Prince, just like they did Michael Jackson, just like they did Whitney Houston. More recently, Elgin Baylor, Marvin Hagler, Hank Aaron. It was his time. It was his turn. I'll never forget DMX. I will never. I will always say he's the greatest of all time. I will always say that. I mean it. It's dark and hell is hot. Flesh in my flesh, blood in my blood. And then there was X. The Great Depression, the Grand Champ. His first 5 albums are all classics. Only Kanye and Outkast can say that. But their first 5 albums, classic. Rough Riders Anthem. Damien. Slipping. I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. Party up in here, What these bitches want from a nigga. What's my name? X gonna give it to you. Who we be? Where the hood at? Already. All the classic songs. Belly. That's a cult film. Romeo Must Die. Cradle to the Grave. He was a talented musician, talented rapper, very talented. Like lyrically, bar for bar, he had DMX has some bars. Don't get it twisted. Excuse me, but rest in peace, rest in paradise, rest in power, Earl Simmons. Even though once again, I watched Quan 144 and Kronk Judo 144, so I know I have an idea of what you were about. And wherever you're at, you're probably not. But again, I'm not gonna touch on that. I let them handle that. I'm gonna let them handle that. And I'm probably have to do some videos on DMX. I'm probably do a couple videos on him. His albums, ranking his albums. Like his top 5 songs. My favorite DMX song has always been "Ready to Meet Him." I love the prayer at the opening, and then ready to meet him. Where I'm living ain't right. Black hate white, white hate black. It's right back to the same fight. The guy's suspecting a war, but the real war is to follow the law of the Lord. Lord, you left me stranded. I don't want to get copyrighted, but that's always my favorite song, you know. I'll probably do a video on that. But rest in peace, X. Rest in peace, Earl Simmons, Darkman X. You were the greatest rapper ever, in my opinion. Okay, and just thank you for everything you've done for hip hop. Again, I know you was Luciferian. I know all that. I know all that. But everything you did for hip hop, you know, you were appreciated by me. Now all these fake ass fanboy, now those fake ass fans are gonna say, "Oh, I loved X. I was here when that happened. Oh, he's the GOAT. He was like, blah, 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 blah." I don't want to hear it. No. You know, I was hoping he would make it so at the BET Awards they can give him the I Am Hip Hop Award for being an icon. You know, they gave it to Master P last year. They gave it to Lil Wayne. They've given it to Lil Kim, and they all deserved it. But I was hoping X could pull through so people could finally appreciate him, so he can go on that stage and receive that award and, you know, maybe give a great speech. Who knows? But now, if they do it, it's going to be posthumous. It's going to be Swizz Beatz and Ja Rule and maybe Nas and his family speaking on his behalf. All right. I'll see y'all. Those DMX videos are coming. I can't promise they're coming today because I'm just, yeah. I'm gonna see y'all.